Welcome to the Ontario Mortgage and Real Estate Insights podcast, your go-to source for the latest developments, trends, and regulatory changes in the industry. I'm your host, Steve Hamowen, here to provide you with insights sourced from reputable news outlets to help you stay informed and make well-informed decisions.
This podcast is brought to you by Real Approved Inc., a trusted mortgage brokerage dedicated to helping Canadians achieve their homeownership dreams. Visit realapproved.ca to learn more about how our experienced team can assist you with your mortgage needs. Let's dive into today's episode.
Today, we're starting off with a significant development in Toronto's housing landscape. The city's Planning and Housing Committee has approved recommendations to allow fiveplexes and sixplexes in low-rise neighborhoods citywide. This move aims to introduce gentle density to residential areas that are predominantly occupied by single-family homes and apartment buildings.
Steve, this is an exciting step for Toronto. It's about creating a diverse range of housing options for different needs and life stages. By allowing sixplexes, we're making space for young families, seniors, and newcomers who want to stay in their communities but need something smaller or more affordable than a single-family home.
Absolutely, Janine. And from a numbers perspective, this is a strategic move to stabilize declining populations in certain areas. Increasing the housing stock also optimizes the use of existing infrastructure and supports local businesses. The report from the Chief Planner, Jason Thorne, highlights these benefits as part of Toronto's commitments under the Federal Housing Accelerator Fund.
It's also about fostering community cohesion and sustainability. By having a variety of housing types, neighborhoods can remain vibrant and inclusive. People can stay in their communities as their housing needs change over time, which is so important for maintaining social ties and community spirit.
However, it's not without its challenges. Some residents feel these changes are being implemented too quickly. Concerns about parking, privacy, and the overall character of neighborhoods have been raised. A resident from Martin Grove Gardens, Natalie Pihura, expressed that a sixplex in a sea of bungalows sticks out like a sore thumb. There's a petition with 500 signatures opposing these changes.
It's understandable that change can be unsettling, especially when it impacts your immediate environment. But I believe that with thoughtful planning and community engagement, these challenges can be addressed. It's about finding a balance between development and preserving the unique character of each neighborhood.
The committee is also recommending an increase in the maximum height of these buildings from 10 meters to 10.5 meters to improve livability for basement units. This slight change aims to enhance daylight access and ceiling heights for those living in the lower units, making these homes more attractive and comfortable.
In the end, this initiative is about equity and livability. As Blair Scorgie, a registered professional planner, put it, these reforms are a necessary evolution of Toronto's housing framework. They open up opportunities for diverse household types, including multi-generational families, which are often left out of traditional housing models.
Council will consider these recommendations in their upcoming meeting on June 25. It'll be interesting to see how this progresses and the potential impact it could have on the housing market in Toronto. We'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. Today, we're turning our attention to a significant regulatory action from Ontario's financial services regulator, the Financial Services Regulatory Authority, or FSRA. They have imposed an administrative penalty of $6,000 against Renkai Lin, a mortgage broker, and have placed a condition on Lin's mortgage broker license. In addition, FSRA has suspended the mortgage brokerage license of ZK Financial Incorporated for a period of 2 months.
This is certainly a notable move by FSRA, Steve. Actions like these are crucial for maintaining the integrity and trust in the mortgage industry. They ensure that brokers adhere to the regulations and standards set forth to protect consumers and foster a fair marketplace.
Exactly, Janine. From a regulatory standpoint, this kind of enforcement action is a reminder to all industry participants about the importance of compliance. It's about maintaining a level playing field and ensuring that all brokers operate under the same guidelines to protect the interests of consumers.
And for consumers, it's reassuring to know that there are systems in place to hold brokers accountable. This helps build confidence in the process of securing a mortgage, which can often be daunting for many individuals and families.
Renkailin's penalty and the conditions imposed on his license suggest that there were specific violations that needed to be addressed. Although the details of these violations haven't been disclosed, the action taken indicates that FSRA found enough evidence to warrant these measures.
It highlights the importance of transparency and ethical conduct in all dealings. Mortgage brokers have a significant responsibility when handling clients' financial information and facilitating their homeownership dreams. It's essential that they operate with integrity.
The suspension of ZK Financial's license for 2 months is also a serious measure. It shows that FSRA is willing to take decisive action when necessary. This could serve as a wake-up call for other brokerages to ensure they comply fully with regulatory standards.
Absolutely, Steve. These actions remind us all of the importance of vigilance in regulatory compliance. It benefits not just the consumers, but also the industry as a whole, ensuring that it remains robust and trustworthy.
Turning our focus to Newmarket, the region has seen the biggest decline in house prices, according to the latest figures from the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. The data shows that Newmarket's home prices dropped by 8.43% year-on-year, marking the steepest decline in York Region.
That's quite a significant drop, Steve. It's interesting to see how the market dynamics are playing out in Newmarket, especially with the increase in active listings. Buyers are indeed spoiled for choice, as the number of listings rose from 340 in April to 397 in May. This abundance of options could be contributing to the slower pace in price increases.
Absolutely, Janine. From a market standpoint, when supply increases and demand doesn't keep up, prices tend to decline. The average home price in Newmarket fell nearly $100,000 from May 2024 to May 2025. This shift illustrates the importance of supply and demand dynamics in real estate.
It's also worth noting that the median price in Newmarket dropped from $1,019,000 in April to $1,005,000 in May. With the increase in listings, potential buyers have more time to make decisions, reducing the urgency to purchase quickly. This could be a reason why sales haven't picked up as expected.
The situation in Aurora mirrors Newmarket to some extent. Aurora saw an increase in active listings as well, with 317 properties available in May. However, sales were relatively flat, going from 59 in April to 62 in May. It's a clear indication that while supply is plentiful, demand hasn't surged to match it.
Buyers in Aurora also have a lot of options, particularly with detached homes making up the majority of listings. Sales representative Dylan Silbernagel mentioned that buyers are not feeling the pressure to make quick decisions, which could be contributing to the slower market.
Looking at the Greater Toronto Area as a whole, active listings increased by over 41% compared to May 2024. Despite this, sales were down year-on-year, highlighting a broader trend of hesitation among buyers. Jason Mercer from the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board pointed out that economic confidence is a key factor affecting sales.
It seems that while affordability has improved with lower average prices and borrowing costs, potential buyers are still waiting for more economic stability. Real estate experts suggest working closely with knowledgeable realtors to navigate these market conditions effectively.
These market changes in Newmarket and Aurora reflect broader trends in the Greater Toronto Area. As we move forward, it'll be crucial to monitor how these dynamics evolve, especially in relation to economic factors like trade stability and borrowing costs.
And as always, we'll keep you updated with the latest insights and developments in the real estate market. It's important to understand these shifts to make informed decisions, whether you're buying, selling, or just keeping an eye on the market.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Ontario Mortgage and Real Estate Insights podcast. We hope you found today's insights valuable as you navigate the world of mortgages and real estate.
Before you go, a quick reminder, Real Approved is here to make your mortgage journey smoother. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, their experienced team is ready to guide you with personalized support every step of the way. Visit realapproved.ca to get started and take the next step toward achieving your homeownership goals. Catch you next time, and stay informed with the latest industry insights.